Hi Divas, this is your girl Hawaii United coming at you with a tutorial and a review. Now, I know many of you guys have seen me do a look for my Urban Decay Naked palette before, but this here is a review and a Urban Decay palette that I purchased on eBay. I mentioned in my video about seeing the similarities in the colors and the real or fake Urban Decay. Now, I know I got this from eBay, and I know I got it for $39.99 free shipping. And I know it's similar to the Urban Decay palette that I do have, same casing and all. But something about this one stands out a little bit more because the colors are more thinner, they're not thicker, and the casing from the other is more heavier. This is a lot lighter. But the colors are perfect, okay? I'm going to do a look inspired by my Beautiful Housewives earrings that I ordered from Miss Cutesy Style about a week ago, and I wanted to do a simple neutral look using my new Urban Decay palette that I got from eBay, the one that I said that's a fake, similar to the one that I have that's original. Now, let me just explain what I done. First thing I done was my right eye. I put half my foundation after I done my lip, and I put my foundation in 57 by MAC. And I also applied a little bit of mirror powder by Maybelline in the color Caramel Dark. And for my lipstick, I used a black liner to line my lips. I used my lip balm for my lips to dry for the dryness. I used my Hades lipstick nude color, and for lip gloss I added my honey for a mix. This really pretty color here, nude honey color, like a yellowish white or whatever. For that, and in bronzer I hadn't added any blush just yet, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk on this side, and we're going to go from there. So let's get started. And I'm going to be going to my son's event. He is star student of the today. They will be awarding something for star student. So I will be taking pictures of that event, so I'm going to keep this look for whatever I'm going to be wearing with my outfit. And yeah. So I'm going to, I already primed my eye. Just going to rub this in really good. I'm going to take my flat shaded brush by Coastal Scents. Here, and I'm just going to dampen. Now, you might have to apply a little bit of Fix Plus or whatever to kind of smooth out the shadows creamy, but to make it like a really velvet, okay? I'm going to go into the color Smog. I'm going to just blend that on my and I'm just going to take my shader brush here, go into the color Nude, Naked, sorry, not Nude, Naked. I'm just going to apply that in the crease so I can just smooth out any harsh lines. So I wanted to have an actual effect with the nude to clear out any harsh lines. And I'm going to also go into color Buck. I'll apply just a tad bit of that Buck in there, crease area. I'm just going to take a little bit of the color Toasted and just tap it on top of the smog. Okay. And I'm just going to take close it. I'm just going to go in there and just blend it into my crease area. Okay. Go back into smog. Okay. I'm just going to take my brush and just blend this out here so it won't be so creased up. Okay, and then I'm going to take my grooming brush by e.l.f. Go into Creep. Listen to Creep. Now the colors blend really well. In my opinion, they blend really well. But still, it doesn't add up to the Urban Decay palette, the original. It does have similar colors, similar taste colors. And like I said, the colors go on smoothly. But you have to build the colors a little bit more to get it to stand out. Now, they're very beautiful. The colors come out very pretty. But like I said, this is not the original. This is like a remake of the Naked palette, a duplicate. So yeah, like I said in my video, you get what your money pay for, right? So I'm just gonna take that, and I'm gonna take my normal brush here. I'm just gonna, a fluffy brush, just gonna blend this all in here. Okay. One last time, I'm going to take my flat shader brush, go into smog. Build right there. Okay. And so I'm going to take now I'm going to go apply a little bit of that virgin color to mine. I'm just going to take my shader brush, because you don't want it too bright. I mean, I don't like it bright, and it looks weird on me. Okay, now I'm going to use my black mascara by Revlon that was sent to me by my whitey sister, 334 Bama Girl, aka Nicole. And take that and set on to Dramatic Lash setting for number 1. Okay. I'm going to take my black take my basic the final line brush and go into the black here as soon as I can find it. Black, and I'm just going to take that and use that for my waterline. Okay, I'm just going to lay it out just a tad bit here. Okay. And I hope this color not being washed out as I'm recording this. Okay. Now I'm going to take my bronzer, my foundation by MAC in the color C7. I'm just gonna blend, and I will add a little bit of concealer on top of this, just to make my eyes pop. I haven't done so already, but I will do it after I apply this. I'm just applying just a little bit. And I really love that C7. And I'm just going to close this up here. I'm just rubbing my lips and even it up with my skin here. And I'm going to take my concealer by Coastal Scents Camouflage Concealer. I'm going to go into very few light colors, dark colors, light to dark. And I'm just going to apply the concealer underneath areas that I have imperfections in. And maybe a little fallout can be covered. Okay. Just going to go in the general area. Alright, I'm going to make this a long tutorial. And I'm just going to take my bronzer here. I don't know the name of this bronzer. I've had it for some time. And it's barely have any more left. It's all gone. I'm just going to take this bronzer and just go in spot style and bronze. Bronze it. Okay, and as far as color variations for this look, I'm going to go into my palette by color my color palette here for my blush. I'm just going to pick a really nice I'm going to use my bigger brush here. Nothing overbearing, just a little small color to my cheekbones to highlight up the day. And I just used a little bit of a liner from my LA Color pencil. And I also used Hades, which I'm going to apply again. And I used my lip balm and Honey by NYX. Okay, so here is my look. I used the Urban Decay Naked palette that I bought from eBay that I said that's similar but not real original. But like I said, the color payoff as well is okay. I give it an 8. You have maybe to build up some of the color with a little Fix Plus or whatever, water perhaps. But as the color goes on smooth, there is kind of chalky. There is going to be a little fallout. But as far as I know, this here completes my look with this palette. Again, this here is the one that I bought from eBay. And I have the original one right here. Now, as you guys can see, it came with an Urban Decay brush and stuff. I didn't use that brush. I used my own original brushes because that brush, it's okay, but I want to be able to get my color banging. Okay, so I hope if you have any questions or anything, any concerns, or just any requests on this palette from this point of view, if you want just maybe do more looks out of this palette too, to see and authenticate in case you want to plan on buying it and one of these from eBay. Like I said, I got a pretty good deal on it. Like I said, the person is a top seller. Only maybe 1 or 2 negative comments. The rest of them are all positive. People love their items. He's a fast shipper. Got here quickly. Again, I completes my tutorial. on the look I'm done with Urban Decay Naked Non-Original. Peace, guys, and thanks for watching.